What's going on, everybody? Doing a new video here. Decided to put in some commentary because it was requested in the chat in my last video, I believe. Yeah, so we're just gonna give a breakdown. Haven't done this before, so yeah, let's dive in. Bear with me. Feel free to drop any suggestions in the comments. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna go to Froggy Floods or Flooded Frogs, whatever it's called. I like this spot. It usually has a decent amount of people either landing there or even around the area. It's also a really good spot to rotate from. So yeah, we're gonna land here. We got a couple of people coming in, playing with my usual teammate Sammers. Yeah, so we grabbed a nice little SMG, nice little AR, and we're ready to push. We got shields if we need. Take out these guys. They kind of seem like they're bots. But yeah, knock them out the way, get everything out the way, try and clear out every spot in Flooded Frogs before we decide to push everywhere else. But yeah, this season I feel like shotguns aren't really that good. Like I've been dying a lot with shotguns. Um, and yeah, so I just run the Hollow Twister for a nice little medium to long range, and then I run the Fury as my secondary, because it's good at medium and close range. You could hip fire pretty decent with it, and then I usually run an SMG as my third. It's a pretty good loadout. I think it's one of the better ones that you could run this season at least, or maybe at least until they finish fix these shotguns, because the shotguns are horrendous. Yeah, as you can see, the Fury assault rifle close up is pretty decent. Knocks them pretty quick. It does more damage than the SMGs for sure. Not as fast shooting, but it hits way harder. I think it's like 26 damage, 27 damage on a blue Fury. Also, the fire masks, I'm not really good with them. I don't know if I just don't use them enough. I think I end up trying it out here just to test it out on this guy, because I had a feeling it's probably a bot. So I was like, might as well just try it out. We got a couple people shooting. Yeah, not good at close range for sure. I think it's good at long range. I know I've tried it out at like medium range a couple times and it takes too long to lock on, but at long range I think that might be where it comes in clutch. But yeah, we see some shooting. We're gonna push this. In the beginning of the game, I like to push a lot of different fights. Try and third party. Try and just drive by and see where they're shooting. We take a little chili chug splash to give us some more boost, so we could try and get to these people quicker. But yeah, I try and push everything early on. Try and get as many kills as you can in the beginning, because it warms you up for the rest of the game. Keeps you ready towards end game, so you're not too rusty with your aim. Like as you can see right there, I'm kind of a little off on my shots. It's the beginning of the game, probably my first game on too, so I'm gonna be a little off, little rusty. We got a lot of chug splashes here, so we waste one to heal up more. And yeah, now we look for the next fight. Just break that, open the chest up, but why not? It's on the way. My teammate Sammers needed some ammo, so we dropped her some ammo. I have a decent amount, looted up a pretty good amount of stuff, so I'm pretty set on ammo. But yeah, like I said, the Flooded Frogs, like the area all around it is pretty good. Like you could go to that forest area. It's got a lot of A lot of people that usually land there. This swamp area usually has a lot of people that land around here for some reason. It's a good spot to rotate from. Plus, there's usually weather stations around here as well, which come in handy towards endgame. But yeah, I picked this next spot. Usually has a decent amount of people as well. Plus, you want to kind of rotate in. I see this guy drop down. Lit him up pretty good. I hate the bushes. A lot of people use the bushes for cover, and it's so annoying. Like, you can't see anything through them. They could see you, though. For sure, they could see you. I've died to so many people hiding in bushes, and it is annoying. But here's what I was saying, where it comes in handy with long range. It takes a while to lock on, but it locks on pretty good at long range. Does 100 damage per hit too. So I mean, if you catch someone in the open with that, they're dead. They're gone. Yeah, we hop in the car. Now we got some mobility. We got fighting behind us, but there's also a car. I don't like personally fighting people in cars. It's just a whole chaotic fight usually. And unless you're landing all the shots first on the car, then you know you're kind of screwed. If you're the one taking damage first, then your car is gonna blow up quick. So yeah, I saw that, got out of there. Did not want to fight them. They end up chasing us though. Also, this season I cannot drive. I don't know what it is. I like every single little bump that I hit, it just tilts my car. It's crazy. I thought these people were fighting. They're the bots that are always fighting in this area. Yeah. There's the people that were chasing us though. They flipped their car. We both flip our cars. I hop out. My teammate's getting shot. Missed a lot of shots, but we hit it. And then yeah, there goes the Fury coming in clutch. I don't know what gun that guy was using. An SMG. Yeah, so as you can see, the Fury works pretty good close up to medium range. There's people fighting, trying to heal up real quick, trying to get as much health as we can before we push those guys. Loot up real quick, and yeah, now we're off to the next fight. So I came up on the top side to try and get a vantage point. A lot of chaos going on there, so kind of drive past, get a better viewpoint. You know, they're not going to expect us to pop up here and kind of just pick off everybody. Probably could have drove the car up there though, to be honest, looking back on it. I just didn't want them to know that I had brought the car up here. Through the rift right on the edge, in case I end up dropping down, I can just rift back up. Pick off everybody. Got one guy left over there. We're gonna push him. Always keep the high ground too if you can. It's definitely a benefit. You can peek angles, you can peek over the edges of buildings, peek off of a cliff. Like, it's harder to get shot at when you have the high ground versus when you're down below. Getting shot at from the high ground is always a nightmare. But yeah, try and keep that in mind when you're playing. I know some people don't keep the high ground. Like, they'll push. Like, you want to push too if you have someone weak, but some people they'll just give up the high ground just to push, you know, and like they don't have a plan, they don't know where they're going, they just drop down, and yeah, then they get fried. Always have a plan when you're gonna drop down from high ground. Yeah, so we're going to a gas station, I believe, because this car is pretty badly beat up. and also running low on gas. And this season, mobility is key, as with any season though, I guess. I decided I want the truck instead. To be honest, I like the truck better than the cars. We're gonna pop the tires as well, just so that way it's harder for people to drive. Yeah, the trucks this season, I mean, with all the bumps, like, the cars just flip so easy. Trucks have a little better handling of that. Also, they take way more damage. Not as fast, for sure, but I'd rather take more damage in a car than be fast, to be honest. The only time being quick in a car comes in handy is when you're either trying to get away or catch up to somebody. But yeah, we're rotating over here. Let's see what we're doing. We got some shooting going on up here. We're gonna go take a peek at that. I see some people in cars. Hop out here, see if you can like lay down some damage. Throw my rift behind the bush just so that way I can rift there, have some cover. Even though it's in the open, they can't see me. Like I said earlier, the bush is so annoying. But yeah, I mean, if everyone's gonna use it, might as well use it too, you know? So I see these guys. I'm not trying to take shots yet until I have them lined up. This guy had lined up, so I go for the shots on him. Move up a little bit. See people fighting in the streets. Lay down some shots. That guy gets away in the car. It's super annoying. This guy missed my shots on. He's getting away with the sword, but end up nailing a couple shots on him and getting the wipe. If you're stuck in the open, like, dude, this season, I don't know what it is. I've been fried so many times. It's really annoying. Yeah, I got caught out in the open, as I'm talking about being stuck in the open and getting fried. There's a prime example. Yeah, I was trying to see if that's either the rift, the gold rift, or the fire mask, because I didn't want the fire mask. And yeah, I think it was the rift mask. But yeah, never sit out in the open like I just did. Prime example of what happens. Making sure no one's on the train. We got shooting that way. My teammate's getting lit up. There's the guy. Didn't want to shoot yet. Didn't want to give away that I was behind the tree because I don't really have any cover other than this spot. My teammate gets thirsted. We're going to try and make a play to hopefully get their card. Those people rifting away. I was thinking about taking some shots. I decided not to. Good thing I didn't, because those people in this car would have got me. I think that's actually the people I had lit up. The guy that I had lit up that jumped in the car and drove away. I think that was him. And he's getting lit up now by the people that downed my teammate. I rift over here. Yep, there he is. He's looting my teammate Samer's body. I try and get to cover because I'm also getting shot at now. Grab some ammo because why not? Then I throw my rift in there just in case I start getting lit up. I could just rift back and there's some cover right there. Alright, trying to see where's a good spot to reboot. Not really any good spots other than right here in the storm. Which, I mean, it kind of works out because I could reboot Samer. She could land on her stuff. And they don't have to deal with, you know, end game running around with a pistol. There's only 6 other people left right now. It's gonna be tough. Like, if you don't have loot at this point, you're kinda screwed. Plus, it's a 1 ticker, so I mean, I'm not taking too much damage. I'm not worried about the storm that much. Yeah, we get the reboot. They can land on their stuff. Well, whatever's left, because that guy took their loot. I end up taking these bandages and throwing them over there because I'm gonna use these splashes to heal both of us. Because they need shield. I took damage in the storm. So yeah, only had one as well. So yeah, might as well just waste that one chug splash for all these bandages. Bandages do come in handy. They're kind of useless most of the time, but I mean, I'd rather have bandages than no heals, you know. Yeah, drop her some loot or some ammo. And now we're gonna try and rotate and just play this circle. I like to play closer to the edge of the storm at endgame, just because it's easier to gatekeep, especially if you're coming from an area that you've already been to as well. Like, I know this area is pretty cleared. You know, everyone's already rotated out like deeper into the circle. So towards endgame, I like to slow it down. In the beginning, I know I said that you want to push, 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 but towards the end of the game, especially when there's this many people left, like 5 people or 4 people left now. There's 2 teams. You want to play it slow and play it smart. There's 2 coin people, and yeah, you just want to play it smart. So we know one person's in the seaport city with the coin. We're gonna grab the car. I think the other person was on the bridge or by the bridge. So yeah, we're just gonna play it over here and wait and see what happens. So they're shooting. So the 2 coin teams are fighting now. And we're just gonna wait out a little bit and see what happens. We're gonna see where the next storm is gonna bring us. We're actually right by the next circle, which works out perfectly for us because we know where the other 2 teams are at. Park the car up right here. We got some barrels for health right over here. We're just checking to see if I could find any other health. We find some chug splashes. Not really any health. There's a big pot. Eat the little peppermint just to give us some pep in our step, you know. And yeah, we're gonna break some barrels, get some health back. Hang on to the chug splashes because they might come in handy. At this point, we have 3 other people remaining. Looks like, well, they were both at Seaport City. The other person died to the other coin people. And another person just got killed over there as well. So I was like, alright, we know they're over there. We might as well try and hold them at the edge of this circle, I guess. And we also have a little hill right here, so perfect spot to hold them. They're gonna have to be coming out. Unfortunate for them, they end up going for reboot here, which is, I mean, I get it. You know, you want to bring your teammate back, but also it's endgame. Now we know where you're at for sure, even though we already kind of did. But you're gonna be rushing out the storm, and your teammate's gonna be gliding in with only a pistol. And I catch this guy with his rift. We end up both shooting him. I get the down right before he's about to teleport. The last guy is running right out in the open, and Samers gets the final kill. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the breakdown for the latest video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to like and recommend any suggestions in the comments. Yeah, thank you guys.